For my first ride in 2023, oh my god, sounds like science fiction. In the future, 2023, but we're there already. Anyway, I was seeking solitude. Solo riding, solo camping, and I was heading up via Wisemans to Laguna, and then west up Finchley Track to a campground in the Yango National Park. Day 2 would then be a recon mission through various campsites in the Watagans for future adventures. But as usual, the plan is one thing and the eventual outcome is another.
But if I get to the campsite really early and I don't like it, then I might head back through the Watagans and see if there's a spot along there. Worst case scenario, maybe even best case scenario, depending on how my desire for a cold drink and a shower is, will be to just go through the lake house. I should get there before sunset. Stunning bit of road. For today was to check out some campsites. Did not expect to be following a couple of cars in here though. Alright, that's cool. It's a good little campsite. Consider for the future. Not much here though, it's not on a river or anything. Gloves for Christmas. Probably the closest thing I get to anything fashion related is getting the new Seasons gloves, and it's only because they're worn out. Buckety. Turn 69 degrees left. Okay. What's time? 12 o'clock. It's actually lunchtime. Shorts and t-shirts, they're too wild for me.
I stopped at the Great Northern Trading Post for lunch. There wasn't much on offer considering it was middle of the week, but it was enough to get some top-up water and grab a bite to eat.
Got someone tagging along for the ride to head up to the campsite and look out.
And after chatting to a fellow rider, we decided to tag along for the run up Finchley Track. It was getting pretty warm by this stage. Finchley Track is in pretty good condition. It's got a couple of steep inclines in here and there and a few loose gravel bits, but overall it's pretty easy.
All good?
last time I come up here. We've ridden out to the base and it's all gated off at the moment. Or it was last time I come out.
Alright. Lookout's pretty amazing. Bloody hot. Holy shit. Gotta be mid-30s at least. That's how you get back to Putty Road. So, checking out the camping site. Camping site is currently occupied. Now, it could still stay there, of course. I've got a booking, but a couple of young kids, music playing and fall drives, and they're having fun. And I came up here for solitude, so not going to get what I want there. I'm not saying anything they're doing is wrong. It's just that it's sort of changed the circumstances, I guess. Is probably the way of putting it. So I'm going to head back. Guy who just tagged along coming up here, he said he went through the Watagans this morning and he said all the campsites were pretty much empty, so I'm going to go and have a look. Having said that, it is bloody hot. I'm sweating like no tomorrow. And you know what? A cold drink and a beverage and a nice cold Prosecco on the deck of the lake sounds rather tempting.
Of course, you can't come up this direction without going via
Murray's Run. Pearson's Corner. I don't know what that's about. I'm sure it must mean something. Although, if I lived somewhere like this, I'd probably just put a sign up that says Vern's Corner. People would go, oh, I wonder who that is. Alright. And Murray's way into the Watagans.
The first site I'm checking out is the Basin Campground.
Frozen sandwiches. Not frozen anymore. This is much nicer. I swear it's dropped at least 10 degrees. It would have been mid to high 30s over at the other place and sort of mid to high 20s here. So it's nice. Too many people though.
Okay, maybe I should have stayed. Bet they didn't realise the camera was running then. Certainly is that festive time of year. Fortunately, I was after solitude, so festivities is not kind of what I was after. So this ain't the spot. That just said thunderstorm warning. Fair enough.
Next I was heading to the centre of the Wadigans where there's a whole bunch of campsites all clumped together.
Next, 4Ks, not very far. Time to harvest, I guess. So random though. The pines, and then next door oh, it's just there. Okay. This is the pick of the bunch, for sure. If I was going to stay anywhere tonight, this would be it, I reckon. It's quiet, there's no one here. It's funny, all the other campsites just around here, like, and I'm talking like a couple hundred metres away, were full of people, and then this one's empty. So clearly someone's booked it. There'd be a bunch of sites here, surely. But it's empty. No one's here. It's actually quite nice. However, there's no gin and tonic here. You know what? I can hear thunder, and I've had a fun ride today. But I think I might race the storm home instead.